After 19 years and 5 generations of scooping, it's the last week for Hastings' iconic ice cream shop on Heraldona Street West.
We've been located here at the Gardens for 90 years. The move here was precipitated by the Hawke's Bay earthquake. We haven't seen any change since. The Gardens is a very important part of the local community, and it's a very important part of Hastings.
The Monroe Garden, complete with goldfish ponds, was built in 1931 and features in many locals' happy childhood memories.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Banana. Chocolate chip.
What do you like this garden?
Yeah. I like the flowers, I like the fish, and I like the trees.
In 1938, when I was a little one, and then we've been coming in since. And then in the 70s, we had our family, we were bringing them in. When our children were young and they used to love in the gardens out there, they tried to learn tickling the fish.
My father started bringing me here in 1965. The last time I came here was probably a couple of years ago with my 2 daughters. They've been brought here through their whole lives as well.
It's a beautiful place, been coming here for 50 years. Thought we'd come and visit Monroe on the last day of being open today.
That was our first time here when Beth was little, when we moved from England to Hastings, and she was the baby. And it's just such a beautiful garden and very memorable. We don't live here anymore, we live down in central Hawke's Bay, but I wanted to bring the grandchildren before it shut.
While many things have changed since the 1930s, one thing has not: the treasured enjoyment of eating ice creams in this garden. For many people, it's more than just an ice cream shop.
It's part of a community ritual, and it's been multi-generational as a result. We've had people come here as children, bring their children through, and then finally bring their grandchildren through and spend some time and enjoy Monroe's. So in terms of memories, it holds 90 years of memories for many Hawke's Bay families. And some of those families have travelled and come back and continue to come back and enjoy reliving the nostalgia.
Like all good things, Monroe's time at the garden has to come to an end. The lease is not up for renewal, with the owners planning to redevelop.
This came here many years ago, and it was lovely. It was absolutely wonderful. The ice cream's beautiful. Leaving this place, and it's very sad. It's a shame that they're having to move on.
Which is a bit sad, because we have a long history with it. But lovely place to come. Shame we can't take the fish pond with us.
It is sad. I hope they find a new home for the goldfish at the new place, and I'm sure they'll do a lovely garden down there too. But yeah, things happen, but it's nice to come one more time.
The owners of the site plan to demolish the garden and ponds to be replaced with a gas station. It's a big change, leaving some locals disappointed.
It's a bit of a loss of history.
I just think it's a bit of a shame, actually, because it's just a bit of loss of history, a bit of loss of the past.
There's so many already here, and obviously electric vehicles are not taking over.
The good news is that Monroe will continue in Hastings, further along Heraldona Street in Albert Square.
We would like to thank all our Monroe fans in New Zealand and all around the world for their overwhelming support and love for Monroe's. And we look forward to serving them ice cream for generations to come.
The pop-up Monroe's will open on the 3rd of November with 2 containers and seats and shade for locals to create new happy memories of ice cream in summer. J. Pang, Local Focus.